meet whatever's making that noise. Hey, we gotta find the stairs.
Elevator's out!
All right, I'm not walking through that. Let's find another way. Bill's here. Adrenaline shot here.
Hey, in the suit.
Reloading.
Watch out!
Reloading.
Mean one that pounces on you.
What is this shit on me?
Hey, watch out!
Reloading!
Reloading. That can't be a bottle of puke, is it? Gotta reload! Reloading!
Stairs!
Reloading! Reloading here! Adrenaline shot here. Ooh, that's good.
That is not a
Reloading.
Oh shit! Watch out!
Reloading here.
Oh, that thing's on him!
Look out!
You can use this ledge to get around the fire. Reloading. Reloading. Gotta reload. chainsaw here.
Hey, watch out, man. That thing's charging.
There's one that runs that.
We cannot be shooting each other.
Bitch on that kill. Reloading. Second pistol.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Got a chainsaw. This elevator's still working.
I was down here covering a news story. I'm from Cleveland.
Yeah? Hey, you like our city so far?
Well, it's lively.
Yeah. Well, it's normally a lot nicer when we don't have the zombies. I'm jealous, by the way.
Okay, when these doors open,
Weapons over here. Little guy.
Reloading.
Well, this is unexpected.
there's something for you.
There. Okay. Gonna find this real first aid.
Search these rooms. Might be something we can use.
Shotgun, you complete.
Ought to heal up while it's quiet.
This zombies with burning shit.
Reloading. Defibrillator here. Through this door. Little freak. Go, Billy. Shit. This place is burning up fast.
Reload.
Is that a bottle of puke? Okay, that's gonna last for a bit.
Yeah, why don't we just close the door?
Oh, I'm glad I can't tweet, because I could never fit today in 140 characters.
Let's go kill some zombies.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Reloading.
Reloading!
Reloading.
What's with the suit?
Reload.
I have no idea what that noise is. Pipe bomb.
Reloading. I think it's off, Johnny. I'll be done.
Reloading!
Mall's that way. Just keep following the sign.
I'm a reload.
Reloading.
Are those guys fireproof?
Give me some help.
Fine. Don't worry.
Thanks, Ro.
Fussing and let me heal you.
Better. Reloading!
From the sounds of it,
Down here.
it's about to get a whole lot more.
What in the hell just shot me?
Shotgun.
Yeah, I'll take the shotgun.
guys doing in those suits? Reloading!
Guns here.
I hear one of those little things.
Holy shit, kill it! Reload. Reloading. Reloading.
Shit. I think these guys are fireproof.
Reloading. Boomer bile here. Let's get out of the goo! Reloading! Hazmat, guys. Reloading! Everybody grab a weapon.
Take it. Hell, I don't need it. Shit. This place is deserted. It's starting to creep. me out.
It's starting to creep you out.
Oh, what the heck is that?
Over this dumpster. The smoke! This shit! Charger! We got a charger! We got pills here. Reloading! I hear a boomer.
What the hell?
Do not shoot me!
Weapons over here.
I'm a snipe.
Everybody grab a weapon.
Reloading!
I don't like the sound of that.
Hey, look out! Zombies got him. Reloading. Reloading. Ammo.
Reloading.
Jump down onto this truck.
I can hear a jockey. Reloading.
Look out!
What in the hell is that?
Maybe if we don't move, we won't see it.
What the hell is that?
No idea, but I don't think it's friendly.
I had to switch my audio around. I got some speakers, so.
Not in a joinable game.
So that's a tank, huh? Jesus, that thing is huge.
That was some epic shit.
Come on, this way.
Fucking ass.
Shit, I got fucking bunch of mods activated on here.
Bunch of what?
Mods.
How do you get those?
The store.
You bought them?
You just no, you download them. They're all free. But whatever mods you have on,
I hear a charger.
I gotta turn this shit down, son. I cannot hear a word you are fucking saying. It's like, just going nuts. Everybody's got F-16, so. Can't hear shit.
Charger!
Oh, well, that didn't work. Where are my graphics at? Did you have a graphics? Yes. Blah.
Kill the charger!
Yesterday, my fucking internet was struggling, boy.
Was it?
Yeah, I don't know why. It was just having a bad day.
Reloading.
Just over here. Let's stock up and keep moving.
I'm gonna be leaving.
Still loud as fuck. What?
I'm gonna be leaving in like an hour.
Where you going?
Boss taking me up to fucking Fuji house for my birthday.
Nice. So you will be expecting cocaine and hookers for the occasion.
Yeah.
Hey man, you fucking turn out like 20. That's like what I was doing.
Can't have that stuff at Fuji house,
Candy
bad.
store for adults.
Bad. Your boss has got mine.
First aid kit here.
If I
Hold
want
up,
that,
let
I
me
can
heal.
go to a strip club.
Nah. I said hookers, not fucking
Okay.
a tease.
So where I go? Fucking crack house?
I
I'm
guess.
not legally allowed to own it. Everybody's
Make
okay
your game
with that.
joinable.
I don't know
I don't
how to
how.
shoot one.
Well then, bitch, if you don't fucking know.
Yeah, I have a. I don't know if I have it downloaded, but there's a fucking Halo pistol mod and everything. It's
leaving.
pretty good. But only the mods you have downloaded is what you can see. But if you download the same mods, then you pretty much see the same thing. That's what me and my buddy did. We fucking downloaded all the same mods.
Okay. Was this
So
like
if
the
we were to
one
see-
game that the
assault rifle.
Scar is good on?
Scar's a burst. Dude. It pisses me
Ew!
off.
Okay. AK made me feel better. Alright,
Did you pick up a Scar?
yes! I was like, ooh, 60 fucking rounds? Ooh-wee.
Yeah. There's a
Yeah, and then I shot it. Like, oh, no. Okay, let's see. Play with friends. Create campaign. Difficulty on expert.
That's what me and my buddy was playing too. I may have turned it down in one mission.
No, fuck that. I'm fucking playing on goddamn. Actually, normal's too fucking easy.
Yeah.
So we'll go advanced. Invite Logan and Roids. Why not? Just to annoy him. Watch him download it and join the game. Or buy it and join the game. I can see Roids doing that.
Yeah, I have all four of these characters set up as Resident Evil fucking Raccoon City characters. All fucking
I don't know what that is.
Resident Evil.
I know what
Raccoon
Resident
City?
Evil is. I just don't know what the raccoon bullshit is.
I'll send you a picture of what we look like, man.
I've only watched a couple of movies. Barely played the
Yeah.
games.
The only good game I liked was Resident Evil 4, which was back in the fucking day. That's when I was young playing, but there's just like Resident Evil 6 or whatever,
The rescue chopper's leaving.
where you could be co-op.
helicopter.
one dude,
It is a
one person's a
helicopter.
fucking.
Call that thing a whirlybird one more time. I'll beat you so
forget his
bad.
name.
Your sister's gonna wish she
Never
never
mind.
gave birth to
Alright,
you.
one's the
Okay,
girl, one's
guys,
the guy.
Now's not the time for a pissing
Yeah.
contest.
Yeah,
The building's on fire. Let's get off this roof while
Oh,
we still
fucking
can.
J-Wrath.
Don't
He's
worry,
like
they're heading to
Resident
the
Evil
mall. We can
a
catch
lot.
them there.
Sounds good. Let's grab
You
some
know, like
weapons and
the
get the hell
zombies
outta
on
here.
most of those speak Spanish.
I
Yeah.
don't know, since this
I
all
watched a video
seems to
about
be
it.
true.
Look,
Come
Yeah.
here, come here, come here.
Trust me when
My
I
buddy
say we
is
should
the
grab any
fucking
weapons
translator.
we
What
can find.
you look like? Oh, you picture of me. You know how you're a black bitch?
No, I'm not a black girl, but
You are.
oh, okay.
Well, that's what you look like on the scan.
Let me,
Everyone ready
finish
for this
packing the
shit?
bowl. Wow.
My fucking pistols are fucking teched out, fucking suppressors and shit.
You know, I didn't realize at first, but I've beaten this campaign.
Oh god, yeah.
I didn't know. I thought I only played the
They
first one.
die like anything else.
I didn't even know there was a third one, so I definitely
Yeah, this
didn't.
one has. So I just killed a spitter. There's a fucking smoker, and there's a hunter.
Oh, my little black chick.
He's gonna try to get me.
My little black chick just being an AI right now.
No, because you're AFK.
Yep. Gotcha.
What's with the suits?
Or you get everybody a fucking M4, man. It just tears shit up.
See, me and my boy we didn't know you could fucking tell him to grab a certain gun.
Yes, sir.
Fucking two of our characters kept grabbing fucking
I work for a news station. We heard about the
snipers.
East Coast.
Oh hell no! I told them all to get
Jesus.
freaking
I
M4s,
didn't know
and
it
he
was
was
this
just fucking
bad.
shitting on everything.
There's a bunch of different guns on PC than there is on the Xbox and stuff.
Oh,
Like there's bolts, snipers, and everything on here.
Yeah, I seen that.
In the suit. Stop shooting me.
I seen that when the mission I was on. I got into like
here.
a fucking building with
Hell yeah.
a whole bunch of weapons, AK, M16.
Oh yeah. I got Magnum, you know what I'm saying?
Reloading.
I have a Magnum look like a Magnum from Call of Duty Ghost.
Oh shit! Get fucking cheek slap back there, now. Oh shit! Our teammates are getting their cheek slapped. Fucking boomer explode on him or what?
Yeah.
Come on, coach. Supposed to be the coach. Fuck way are we supposed to go? I don't even remember. This way?
Should go down the hallway.
Damn it, elevator's out.
Gotta find some stairs.
Find another way. This suit's flammable.
Reloading.
I threw puke into the fire so they should all go into the fire and die.
What? Think about that?
Reloading.
Ah! A little jockey dude jumped at me and flew off the edge. Direct.
Fucking wreck.
Apparently.
Another bio thing right here.
Oh,
Is a relative of yours?
lucky I just saved your lab boy.
Right, yeah, I just gave him the paps.
Well, you would've gotten spin on, bro.
Alright. Not my fault that fucking boomer's a quitter.
Oh, coach is healing me, man.
That's because he's a bot.
Back down the stairs.
Fucking shoot my teammates too damn much in this game too.
No, I know.
Like, stop shooting me! Like, well, stop getting in front of my guns!
Reloading.
Fuck out of here. How many times I gotta shoot that?
When he goes to jump, just fucking melee him. You catch him in midair. Don't go that way. Oh shit! Oh,
Don't walk out the window!
Oh,
He almost went out the window, boy!
I would have been dead!
Behind you, behind you! Look at that, coach wasted his health, and now he needs it, but
Defib unit here.
you'll need that, the fib here in a second, you know
I
what I'm
know,
saying?
I'm using my fucking health.
Get out to the ledge.
Get out of here, bitch.
Combat knife.
Reloading.
We gotta come in. I hate that you can only have one gun right now.
Reloading.
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
pipe
now,
bomber.
now I only got a
There we go.
fucking single pistol. Oh, there-
Wreck.
I got picked
No.
up.
There's a pipe bomb in here if you want.
I'm good, I got one of those fucking
Won't it?
toxic things.
Don't forget, you can heal yourself.
Here, boomer. Lucky the door fucking blocked it.
Oh wow, man, I'm hitting my bed. I'm getting raped. Yeah, alright.
Reloading.
Can someone cover me? I have to use this kit.
I'm at 2 health.
Oh, all better now.
Of course. I'm literally trapped between the fucking fire and acid. Oh shit! I got him! Fuck you, bitch!
Is that a bottle of puke? Look out!
Y'all need to focus.
What up?
Man, these boys about dead. Definitely.
No, we're all fucking about dead.
Eat them fucking
I gave-
pills, you idiot.
Oh,
don't
he gave
give
it to me!
Don't give him Logan!
I gave him my fucking shot. Hey,
No way. Still worse than zombies.
Let's go push the button. Push the button.
eat them motherfuckers. He gave them to me.
Oh, no, I think
Just
we should
eat 'em,
stick
Logan.
together. You cool with that?
He's like
I'm
one
Rochelle.
shot.
What's your
That's what I was trying to give
He's only
him.
1 HP. I got a refibrillator. I'll res his bitch
Oh,
ass.
okay.
What's your name?
Name's Nick. I'm gonna get out of this piece of shit.
Can't even fucking heal your bitch ass. Get down.
How long at least, okay, Nick?
This is where we can get a Uzi.
Yeah.
No Uzi. There's a hunter and there's a boomer. Far right.
Get ready.
Free.
Heads up. Time to kick some.
Oh, that's right. I have a mod. Oh, to your left, to your left.
Oh shit.
I have a mod fucking where it says fetch me their souls every time a horde fucking starts coming.
Oh, that's cool.
Fetch me their soul. The
Oh
boomer.
fuck, I forgot about the boomer. Well, good thing we killed everything, I guess.
Taking the machine gun.
Yeah. Susan, there should be an armory right next to it.
Shotgun, boy.
Oh, hell.
Chest paddles here. Okay, that doesn't sound right.
Fucking homeboys over here, fucking dead.
Shotgun's about fire.
Oh, I just got spit on. He's down, he's down.
Better died in the fire. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Hold on, I'm picking up homie.
Oh, he died in the fire too! Fucking pussies!
Stand still, boy. I'm healing you.
And that's the reason why we need to stay together.
I was picking up homeboy.
Yeah, no, I'll probably walk away.
Health here.
Shotgun's my favorite on the game.
Oh, he's getting me in 16, I'm happy.
Oh, of course.
Okay, where the fuck are you?
Heads up. Bio incoming.
Chilling.
Where we need to go?
Don't die there.
Our teammates are in there. They're just pointing at me. Dude, a fucking spitter and then a fucking charger. Oh! And a shot!
Stay here.
There's health right behind you, boy. Oh man! Every time you got up, something else just jumped on your bitch ass. Oh!
Yeah! Yeah! Look at you.
Yeah. But see, I got teammates.
Dude, fucking Elias is just pointing at me.
They're just sitting there like, save him. Somebody want to help him?
I need everybody inside now.
Sorry, guys. I can't go any faster.
Oh man. Alright. Jesus.
That was pretty funny.
That was funny as fuck. Finally get that big guy off you, stand your bitch ass up, and that fucking thing just jumps out the top of you.
Dude, the other jock almost took me off the building.
Correct.
There's a gun store on the way to the mall. What do you say we pay it a visit?
Now we're talking.
I'm gonna have to agree.
How do you order them to pick up this thing?
You're telling me you've never played Left 4 Dead?
Hmm?
I haven't played this one very much.
Roy, tell him to pick up this fucking med kit.
I can't touch them.
I'm gonna hold on to the
Hang
defibrillator.
on 1 second. How the fuck I did that?
Fails it.
I didn't know you could turn the flashlight on and off though.
We ready?
Positively.
Yeah, it's how you sneak past fucking witches and shit.
Fucking pick this shit up. They might already
First
have one.
aid.
Yes.
Oh, you're just talking in game chat.
Sure, lead on.
We ready
I'm
to
right
get it on?
behind you.
Oh, you can type in chat and everything.
Alright, let's roll. Fuck it.
Cover, I don't know. I'm gonna pick it up.
Oh, CrossFit never trained me for this.
They probably wanted to figure out because you needed it.
Reloading!
Cause they'll fucking give you help before they heal you. I mean,
Reloading.
No, I'm definitely gonna figure it out. The fucking teammates be shooting me and shit.
Reloading. Reload.
There's that fucking jockey. There he is.
Reloading.
Fucking die!
Reloading.
Bitch.
Reloading.
Reloading!
Reload.
Move that way. Just keep following the sign.
Sometimes there's fucking explosive or fire enemies.
I'm a reload. Gotta reload.
What the hell?
Reloading.
Hey, I'm reload.
There should be something back of the truck. MP5
Grab
bot.
a weapon.
See, this wasn't on the console. You know what I'm saying? 50 bullets. Damn! I think your mic's muted or you're on the phone.
Oh, what the hell is that?
I'm talking about that.
Okay.
Everybody grab a weapon.
Down here.
Oh, bad idea. Alright, go. It ain't called you fucking
Tank!
pussy asshole, man.
Tank!
No.
Oh, my mod has a tank as fucking Jason Voorhees.
Holy shit, what in the hell is that?
Shouldn't even beat up my heart on, bitch. Why
Wow.
can't we kill that fucking thing?
What the hell
Kill.
is that?
Look at Coach!
No idea, but I don't think it's friendly.
So that. Thank you.
This nigga's in the car.
That was some epic shit.
Don't worry about me.
That's not good.
Okay.
Man,
I think he's
shit's
dead.
getting old.
No!
Come on now.
Healing.
Excuse me, Nick.
I had him.
You might want to heal.
All right, now I'm back.
Oh, I knew you'd be okay.
Guessing that's a charger.
Charger!
Can't leave Coach behind, but come on, man.
I got fire bullets.
Weapons over
Yeah,
here.
what now?
Here. Pick these up right here.
Okay.
For sure.
Oh, is there different shit every time?
Yeah.
Yeah, there definitely wasn't this MP5. There was definitely a chainsaw in there that I fucked shit up with.
Reloading.
Calling hunters.
Oh, you fucking bastard.
What's he gonna do? Go for a jog at me?
Oh shit, I got a fucking.
I'm reloading.
Oh, well, I'm getting my butt ate. And a boomer around down there.
Fucking boomer spit on it.
Reloading.
Reloading.
bumper right here.
Oh my god. Is that a grenade launcher?
Oh yeah.
Charger!
Oh, kick ass boy right there.
You just get coach bad.
Oh no, I just knocked him.
I don't have that fucking defibrillator thing
I'm reloading.
There's some screwed up shit.
Wait, hold on, my fucking package might be here. Be right back.
Yep.
Guns here.
I need to get right.
Quit fussing and let me heal you.
That's what I'm talking about.
wrecked.
Oh,
They've been calling those things spirits. Man, I like these zombies better when they got clothes on.
Hello there.
Gross.
look out!
I don't think we need to hit him just in the head. Reloading. Boomer bile here. Back, guys.
You guys playing Left 4 Dead?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought this place was a shithole when there were people in it.
Got a charger around.
Charger!
Alright, you there, Logan?
Yes.
You're fine.
What's pretty funny is your character went idle and used a mech hit on Coach.
And what? Oh my!
So gay.
For sure is the witch.
We got a spinner. Reload.
Fucking first time I seen the witch and fucking first time I died. Couldn't kill her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got a 2 like today?
What?
Left 4 Dead?
Yeah.
How much is it?
Like $14 for both of them. 1 and 2. Fucking got my cram right now, boy.
Man.
Oh, there's a mech hit on the ground over there.
You're a mech kid on the ground over there. Where's it at? This is my fucking dumbass bitch.
Oh, I need it.
Oh, okay.
Healing.
Well, bud, get better at the game. Get good.
Yeah, I hear a jockey. And I have no more bullets.
You better fucking start keeping some pistols on you, bitch ass.
I do got pistols.
And how you out of bullets?
Reloading.
My bullets are my primary.
Reloading!
That's it.
Reloading here!
Let me get these fucking pussies some help.
Might be two medkits those up here. At least I thought there was a witch.
There was, when I came through here.
Where did he spawn?
A hunter's around. Don't get caught.
Don't go upstairs. Let's fucking try to gas them. Should be good. Hunter. Watch
Ew.
out.
It's not an M16
Grab.
this time.
Oh, AK.
Yeah, it's an AK.
Molotov here. Hey, we still fireproof? Reloading!
I hate that we can't look down the sights.
I got this fucking skin on my AK and shit. It make it sound weird when it shoots.
Take it. Hell, I don't need it.
Might turn all these mods off. Some of these I don't fucking like.
Reloading! Reloading!
I do like that hunting rifle or whatever. A lot. Not the bolts, but the semis.
Yeah.
I'm a reload. You shoot me.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name? Here you go.
Yeah,
That's
fun little health
thanks.
kit.
Fucking charges are pretty easy to kill.
Cricket bat here. Hey, come on this way.
Medkit.
Oh, here, you need it.
Oh, yeah. But
Oh, shit. Not that.
Quit moving
Reload.
around. I've seen
Oh, I can't get. Here. Should be on the ground right
Hey.
there. I don't know if you want to wait to heal or not, so.
Reloading.
Reloading.
I'm reloading.
Reloading.
I hear a fucking witch thingy.
Yeah, she's chilling right there. I have skin on her as well.
That gun's
Come on, I'm gonna aggro her. You ready?
Keep moving.
She's gonna come after me, so. I got run. She's coming to y'all.
Oh yeah, she's coming to you. Oh no, she's killing homeboy first.
Really? Let's kill the first person.
Make peace, my man.
No, I was the
She
first
dead?
person she's seen.
You ain't
Yeah.
getting back up.
Thanks, coach.
I thought she usually goes for the person that fucking shoots her.
Oh my god. There's a first aid kit here.
Spaz?
You fine
Wait.
gentlemen want to cover me while I heal?
Hope everybody's okay with that.
Don't know how to
Oh
shoot.
yeah.
Guess we're even.
Couple more medkits here.
Quit
shit.
fussing. I'll heal you.
Shotgun.
Ooh, I choose this one. Ammunition.
Oh, yeah.
There's another mech kit there. He needs it. I don't know if I want the. I don't know if I want the M16 or the fucking Spaz.
Oh, I like the M16 personally.
Here, take this. Explosive bullets this time.
You only get 50 of them. That's dope.
Okay,
Yeah, just a
guy.
clip.
Ammo here.
The fuck is that?
Bolt. And something else.
Can
Ow!
we
Ain't no
not
boat.
shoot each other?
Oh, you talk about that one? Well, there's a bolt sniper right there as well.
Got a defib unit.
There's a big one bolt right there. I'm gonna take this thing.
Weapons
Looks like
over
a
here.
Galil almost.
Oh yeah. Gee, you get a fucking LMG on here too, but it only has that one clip it has or whatever.
Yeah. Ooh, this fuck is mean.
That's your favorite LMG, is the MG or something.
Favorite. I got a lot of favorites.
Like-
It just depends.
Like Black Ops stuff.
Oh, gotcha. The one I liked on Cold War? Not Cold War.
Yeah. Yeah, Cold War. It's on
Yeah.
Cold War.
So let me get this
Y'all
straight.
get ready
we
now.
get you your shit.
So when we get in here,
all right? Okay.
you can hop on the very top of the shelf in the back.
Okay. Cheating ass bitch.
These shopping carts. Yeah, see? Boom. It's not cheating, by.
It's cheap.
Hey, look out! Nick, did you mean to do that?
Oh yeah, I like this guy.
Actually, I think it's just. Oh, there's really no point. Because they just keep coming.
Alright, I got Whitaker's Cola, let's go! Ammo.
Free! Free!
Reloading.
Man.
I got the cola.
Where am I supposed to go with this shit?
You gotta take it back to the dude. I'm down.
Ah, shit, I'm reloaded.
Heads up. Reloading.
Wow, I can't
Worst
heal
place
this
to
shit.
start healing.
Oh, the zombies are about to get shot, so I'm fine. I was literally a sliver from finish it, and I got fucking.
Yeah, I was trying to cover you.
What's that? That's cool. Fuck out my face.
Wasted all my ammo, Brad.
Fuck out my face.
Reloading. Grabbing the cola.
Yeah, take it. You gotta take it back up these stairs. Shit.
Fucking bitch making us damn near kill ourselves with fucking cola.
I'll tell you.
I mean, I get it. I want some Pepsi.
That man knows how to clear a path.
You what?
Reloading!
I'm gonna go grab some fucking ammo. So is that gun pretty good? I'm sure you put a laser on that hoe.
My dad says because UPS, Amazon, and all this shit is always around our house, it makes us look like drug dealers. Like, how does that in any way make us look like drug dealers?
Exactly.
Yeah, everybody agrees you're retarded.
Yeah,
Ammo
I
here.
agree with that one. People must really think I'm selling all kinds of fucking drugs.
That's what I'm saying. That just sounds dumb. Like, what? All these Amazon people are fucking selling my drugs for me? Fucking news to me.
Shipping meth through fucking Amazon.
Hey, dude.
Reloading.
Roy,
What?
pull out your assault rifle.
Bullet bile here.
Okay.
You know how fast it shoots, right?
Yeah.
click the mouse button in, and it should zoom in, and then shoot it. Watch the crosshair too.
Oh wow. Way slower.
And
Can we
accurate.
not shoot
Yeah.
each other?
So I wonder if that's with all the guns.
Well, you should be able to just like switch your freaking settings.
Like, you can snipe that motherfucker.
I would
right?
rather it shoot that, the other one.
The slow?
Yeah. You can fucking aim and everything.
Thank God. Oh,
I like this gun because of that.
reloading.
Big guy, huh?
Pills
Okay,
here.
I still don't like guns. That was a little off.
You know what? It's not our fault Coach is always dying.
I hear a charger.
I wonder. Let's see.
Charger in front of me. Oh, wait.
Killing me! Shoot it!
Sure, you can zoom in on the bolts and everything, but you can actually aim through the sniper bolts.
Yeah,
Sniper
no,
scope.
I picked one up. I don't like it. Oh,
Reloading. Reloading.
Got mech in here if you want to heal up.
First aid kit here.
Yeah, because I'm going to be leaving here in
Cover me, please.
10 minutes. So, I'm trying to give you everything.
Ooh, all better now.
I ain't sweating. I'll just get off and
Reload.
Once you get off, I'll probably go play something.
Hey, thanks. Refugee centers don't usually look this deserted.
Dude, this gun
Reloading.
pretty bang when you zoom in on it.
Oh yeah, I like it. Plenty of med kits and everything right
Get
here.
your asses inside.
Nice shocky, home. Watch out for a second. I have to heal.
Close the door.
All right, this party is over.
What are you doing, Roids?
Figure this shit out for school.
Oh, gross.
Pretty fucking gross.
Sounds like it.
I have no idea.
Let's go find the
Absolutely fuck
evacuation
close right
center.
now.
I'm already sick of this place.
Story of my
Sealer's
life,
got to
man.
be around here somewhere. Let's find this evac and get out of here.
Oh shit, close the door. Close the door!
Bro, just stop, okay?
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Reload.
Or if you always... You could always aim. What the shit? Never knew that.
We ready to get it on?
Yeah, the new one, they're gonna be able to aim down the scopes and everything.
That's cool. You
Red-
should be
the
able
red
to.
dot.
Should be able to aim down the damn iron. Damn, coach, this fucking damn near fucking shot my bitch ass.
I'm gonna reload. Reloading.
boomers around.
Reloading! Reloading!
And Buck said he'd take
Weapons over here!
Reloading!
Heads up!
Hey! Don't shoot me! Charger! Reloading! Reloading! Adrenaline shot here!
Down this escalator.
Right.
Take it, just take it. Reloading! Just hang on.
Here you go.
I gotta get off.
Alright, brother.
I'll be back in like
I
a
got
few
the
hours.
pills.
No problem.
Let me continue. Ooh. Alright, I'll see you.
Later.
Really clueless right now. I have to wait till class because I don't fucking know.
Fucking lost.
I'm lost as fuck.
Well, hello and welcome to Jimmyism Total Nerdy channel. Today I will quickly show you how to change your RAM, random access memory. Basically install new ones, so let's go. Now, the first thing you need to keep in mind is what version of RAM you bought. And, you know, you need to have the correct DDR version for your motherboard. And my motherboard uses DDR4, so this is DDR4 RAM, which is the most common type now. But if you have an older / newer motherboard, there are, you know, other types. DDR5 is soon coming out, and DDR3 is still much in effect. Anyhow, you need to make sure it's the right model, otherwise it won't work on motherboard. Most motherboards use full-size RAM. A few motherboards use portable computer-sized RAM, which is much smaller. So check that before you buy RAM. Okay. So the first thing you need to do is plug out your computer. Make sure your computer is plugged out and turned off. And that's already done. So then you just open it up, tilt it conveniently to the side, so that you easily can access its components. And you also want to have good lighting here. So it can be tricky to get out the RAM, so you should remove parts if they do block you from reaching the RAM. So I will remove this fan now. Alright, now we have removed some parts so we see a little bit better. And now you need to click a special little button on one of the sides of the RAM. You see there and there. Full-size motherboard has 4 of these, small motherboards has only 2. So click that thing until it says a little click or a little sound. You notice when they move. And in any case, you want to have good lighting when you work, so you don't mess something up. And then you just carefully take in the sides. There's a little place you can drag them, and you just remove them like that. Or on the side, just drag them out of there. So you see that one side of them is longer and one side is shorter. Look down below on your motherboard and you'll notice how to orient them. And then you just carefully fit them in there, just right in the slot. And then you click down the side which doesn't have a button first. You click that, push that down, and then you click on the other side until you hear a nice clicking sound. And if it's properly pushed down in this side, and if it says click in this side, it means you have installed it properly. So you just do the same thing again. Okay, we just fit it in carefully like that, and then we got them in the tracks. We push it down, and then we make sure it's firmly down in that side, and then we just click it in that side. Make sure they're secure, and now we should have installed the RAM. So we can now put back the fan and any other connections that you might have had to remove, and then just start up your computer normally. Alright, and now it's installed in there. Also note that on some motherboards you'll have to click a thing at both sides. They might have this little button lever on both sides, but many only have one side. Anyhow, push it down straight, make sure it's down in one position and then click it in the other, or if it needs to be clicked in both, you just push it down straight from the beginning and make them click simultaneously if possible. Alright, so when you start your computer for the first time, it might restart a little slower than it usually does, but then you can click delete or any other of those keys to get into BIOS. And if you want to, every BIOS is different, but there are some few settings you can change if you want to. However, the important part is you can see somewhere you have an information side, total memory, and you should recognize the number that you try to install there. If you don't, or if your computer doesn't start up, open it up again, make sure you install them correctly, and reboot your computer. Also make sure any other components inside the computer isn't disattached. Anyways, if you want to go to advanced memory settings, you can go in here and change settings like
Sorry guys, I can't come to lunch.
For all you people that are here for nothing more than learning the physical process of removing and installing RAM modules, this first bit is for you. For those of you that are looking for additional information about upgrading your RAM, like how much RAM should you get and what speed and those kinds of things, stick around because that's coming up in just a few minutes. Before you go and do any swapping out of hardware in your PC, you of course want to turn it off and unplug it from its power source, and then open up the side panel of your computer. Before touching anything in your computer or touching your new components, I recommend that you equalize the static charge between you and the computer stuff you're working on. To do this, all you have to do is touch a metal part of your computer case, and that'll do the trick. There are those that feel you should always wear an
You say you're just staring at it?
strap.
Basically, at this
Not
point, like,
everyone has one of those, and
Wrecked.
this achieves pretty much the same thing. And
What happened
every
to-
computer I've
What
ever
happened to
built,
Logan?
I've used this technique.
you said you were gay.
and to
He's
date,
wanting to
I've
play
killed
with
a
you, so
grand
get
total
off.
of 0 PC components. But don't take my
Who you guys
word
playing
for it.
right now?
Jay's 2 cents isn't shy about the fact
My dick.
he builds computers
About to
on
change out the
carpet,
fucking
which
RAM on my
those
computer, so
same
I'm watching a couple
people
videos.
Tell you should
Oh, so
never
you do that?
do.
Oh shit!
I've
I
played
got more RAM.
several of his
Yeah.
videos where he talks about ESD or electrostatic
Is that what the
discharge
drug dealers
in
do
the
at your
video
house?
description
Yeah,
if you'd
that's
like
what the
to check
drug
them out.
dealers are doing here.
If
They're
you're looking
dropping off
to
my
replace the
computer
RAM modules you
parts.
currently have in your system with new
Fucking
ones,
idiot.
That's some of the
you can
dumbest shit
remove
I've
your
ever
existing
My
heard.
dad's
modules
ignorant, dude. I
by
tell you.
unlocking the
I
latches
love that
on
old man,
either
but
side of your RAM stick by depressing
I
them
don't know
like
sometimes.
so. Some motherboards have latches on both ends of each
I gotta
stick,
do a
while
dab. I'm
others
fucking
have a latch on only
frustrated
one
as
side.
shit right now.
Unlocking these will begin popping your RAM stick out of the slot, and from there you simply grab the module and pull it straight on out. If you're just looking to add more RAM to your system as opposed to replacing the RAM you currently
So your dad
have,
has the magic touch.
you can leave your current memory modules in place and
What?
simply drop some new sticks into any open
No,
slots
you say-
you have available.
Is it? Didn't you say your
First,
dad
you'll
was
need
doing
to
it?
open the
No.
retention latches by
Oh.
pressing them down
thought
and
you said
out
that.
of the way.
Oh, my dad.
RAM
Earlier, my
modules can
dad was
only be
saying
installed in a
me,
single
my
direction,
mom, and all of
so
us
you need
make
to
us look
align
like
the
drug dealers
notch,
because we always
in your
order
new
shit on
RAM
Amazon.
module with the
Like,
little
how the fuck
plastic
does that make any
divider
sense?
Here in the RAM slot,
I didn't hear
and then
that.
slide the module
'Cause I'll eat my
into the
charger.
socket, pressing down firmly until the module is fully seated
Oops,
and the
oopsie.
latch or latches lock into place. Okay, that's the physical installation process. So if that's all you're here for, go ahead and move on about your day. For those of you looking to learn a little more, let's dive on in, shall we? Depending on your motherboard, you may have 2, 4, or even 8 DIMM slots on your board. Boards with 8 slots are most often found in workstations or super high-end enthusiast PCs, and I'm going to take a wild guess that 99.999% of people watching this video probably don't fall into either one of those categories. So I'm just going to cover the scenario the vast majority of you I'm sure are in, which is a motherboard with 4 DIMM slots.
Ugh.
Now, you can populate a single slot, 2 slots, 3 slots, or all 4. When populating a single slot or 3 slots, however, that puts your RAM into single channel mode, which will result in half the memory bandwidth of dual channel. So to run your RAM in dual channel mode, you're going to need 2 or 4 sticks of RAM. Because dual channel effectively doubles your memory bandwidth and offers greater performance over single channel, it is very common for PCs nowadays to utilize at least 2 sticks of RAM. So that's what I'm going to talk about here. To run your RAM in dual channel mode, there are certain slots that must be used. To find out which slots your motherboard manufacturer recommends you use, you can consult your motherboard manual, But if you don't have a motherboard manual, typically you want to place one stick in the furthest right slot, skip a slot, and then place your second stick in the third slot from the right, like this. If you're only using a single stick, some motherboards allow you to use any slot, while others have specific slots to use to get the best performance. And the best way to find out which slot your board prefers is to look in your motherboard manual. When shopping for new RAM to pair with memory you already have in your system, I recommend buying the exact same brand, speed, and capacity of sticks that you currently have. Memory is one of those things that can be a bit finicky if things aren't just right, and mixing and matching speeds and capacities can sometimes cause system freezes, crashes, and a lot of other problems, and just general weirdness. So to minimize the possibility of these issues as much as possible, sticking with the same brand, speed, and capacity of RAM modules is always a good idea in my opinion. Now, I have seen people mix and match different RAM modules and have no issues at all, but I've also seen people have a lot of issues when trying to mix RAM, so I always avoid it just to save myself those potential headaches. If you're unable to get RAM that is the same brand, at least try to get RAM that is the same speed and capacity as what you currently have, as that will help minimize your chances of incompatibility issues. One thing to be aware of too is if you install RAM that's rated at a different speed than the RAM you currently have, your new RAM will only run at the rated speed of the slowest module in your computer. For example, if you currently have RAM that's rated at 2400 megahertz and then you buy a kit of 4000 megahertz, the fastest you'll be able to run your new RAM is 2400 megahertz because that is the maximum speed of your old RAM. 4000 megahertz RAM is quite a bit more expensive than 2400 megahertz RAM too, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to spend a bunch of money on new RAM and then kneecap the crap out of it by pairing it with older, slower RAM. In my opinion, it makes more sense in this situation to just fully remove your old RAM and just use the new RAM. Okay, so that's my recommendation if you're adding RAM to your existing configuration. Now, if you're completely swapping out your existing RAM kit for a new one, then that makes things a bit easier, as you don't have to worry as much about which brand, speed, or capacity that you buy. I say you don't have to worry as much because you don't have to worry about trying to find the exact same modules you already have. But you do need to be aware that not all memory modules will be compatible with your motherboard. The current memory standard as of the making of this video is DDR4. If you have a computer that was built prior to 2016, you will most likely have DDR3. You can actually still buy DDR3 on sites like Newegg, Amazon, and others right now in 2020, but I have to believe that it won't be much longer before DDR3 will only be available secondhand on sites like eBay, as it's getting very old now and DDR5 is on the horizon. So when choosing new RAM for your computer, you first need to know what type of RAM your motherboard supports. If you're upgrading your current PC, you can just look at your existing RAM modules and there should be a label of some kind telling you what they are. The computer I'm using for this video uses DDR4, so that is what we're going to be looking at here. You'll then want to decide what capacity and speed of memory you want. For a gaming PC in 2020, I recommend installing 16 gigabytes of RAM, as that is the current sweet spot. You can still get by with 8 gigabytes right now, but many games are beginning to utilize more than 8 gigabytes of RAM, so moving up to 16 gigabytes is just a smart thing to do at this point. As for memory speed, the base speed of DDR4 is 2133 megahertz, so anything you buy that is rated at a higher speed is considered to be an overclock, and you'll have to enable that in your motherboard BIOS in order to run your RAM at that rated speed. Finding out what speeds your motherboard supports will require you to do a little homework, but can be found pretty easily on your motherboard manufacturer's product page. What speed you ultimately choose is entirely up to you. Currently, the generally accepted sweet spot when it comes to price to performance is between 3000 megahertz and 3600 megahertz. But my philosophy has always been to just buy the fastest memory that my motherboard supports that fits into my budget. Consequently, more often than not, that usually seems to fall into that sweet spot range. Once I've decided the capacity and speed of RAM that I want, I then go to my motherboard manufacturer's support page for my motherboard and find their QVL, or Qualified Vendor List. And I look to see which of the kits, if any, that fit into my budget will work with my motherboard. Now, you may or may not be aware that motherboard manufacturers test their motherboards with many different kits of RAM and put together lists of kits that have been tested and verified to work with their different motherboard models. Obviously, they are not able to test every kit in existence, so just because a particular kit you're looking at buying isn't on their list doesn't mean that it's not compatible. It may just mean that they didn't test it. Personally, I like to buy kits that have been tested and verified because the very first PC I ever built, I didn't know that some RAM modules will not work with some motherboards, and I bought a kit that ended up being incompatible with my motherboard and was getting a RAM read-write error that kept me from even being able to install Windows onto my computer. I then had to RMA that RAM and then buy a new kit that was compatible. Since that time, I try to only buy RAM that is on the motherboard QVL to avoid repeating this same mistake. That being said, I have built a couple PCs using RAM kits that weren't on the motherboard QVL in more recent years and haven't had a problem. But now I also typically stick to highly reputable brands like G.Skill and Corsair, whereas on my very first PC, I went cheap and bought some RAM from a manufacturer I'd never heard of before and actually have never heard of since. Well, there you go. If you follow all these tips, your RAM upgrading adventure should be an enjoyable and successful one. I hope that you enjoyed this video and the tips shared helped you feel more comfortable and confident when it comes to upgrading your
Need a website? Go to Fiverr.com and find a programmer in seconds. Or don't go to Fiverr and waste your time interviewing 50 programmers.
I prefer Code Director.
Next. Find your programmer quickly and easily at Fiverr.com.
Who's that? A free TurboTax live tax expert.
Why do you need a tax expert?
His advice is excellent!
Team Group's Dark Z series of DDR4 gaming memory features an aggressive yet stylish armored design with high-performance aluminum alloy heatsinks to keep thermals in check. The Dark Z series uses specially selected high-quality modules to achieve DDR4 speeds up to 3600 with XMP 2.0 support for easy setup, and kits are available in capacities of up to 32 GB per DIMM, perfect for a gaming PC or a high-end workstation. Click the sponsor link in the description for more, and if you're in the US, you can also check out their ongoing July giveaway, which you can still enter this week. Hello everyone and welcome back to Paul's Hardware. This is Probing Paul, my monthly Q&A series, and a few special things. First of all, this is episode number 50. Very, very happy and proud of that. We've made it through 50 episodes of Probing Paul, and it still feels like the first time. Also, this is technically my second episode for the month. I already did one at the beginning of July, but these have been getting fairly popular recently, so much appreciation to all you guys who have been watching them, and hopefully they're a little bit more accessible for you now that we've been doing the timestamps down at the bottom, so you can jump to whatever question you would most like to see. PC. That said, we must always begin Probing Paul by looking down the Probing Pauls of the past. There they all are. Feel free to check out my playlist if you want to dive back into some of the older episodes. I usually answer about 7 to 10 questions per episode. So that said, let's dive in with the first question. This one is from Flissfloss Gaming. He says, "Hey Paul, love the videos. Thank you very much. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that you'll answer this. I built my PC about a month ago. I've gotten into more video editing. I'm considering upgrading my RAM. I have dual channel, 4 DIMMs. I think he means 4 DIMM slots. And he has 2 8 gig sticks currently installed for a 16 gig setup, which is pretty standard for a starter build these days. If I were to buy another 2 sticks, but 16 gigs, does it matter if I install bigger sticks or higher capacity in the current empty slots versus the ones occupied by the 8 gig sticks?" So I like this question because it actually seems fairly simple and straightforward, and it's one of those things where when you're talking about building a PC, you often gloss over. I very often recommend getting a motherboard that has 4 memory slots. Some of the really inexpensive ones will have just 2. That allows you the upgrade path to add more in the future, but I rarely talk about how you're actually going to do that upgrade and what you might want to take into consideration. With memory, other than the standard, which is DDR4 pretty much across the board right now, there's 3 things you need to consider. One is going to be the capacity, of course. How many gigs per stick are you working with? And we're talking about 8 gigs per stick right now for 16 gigs total on 2 sticks. But we now have 16 gig DIMMs, so you can have 16 gigs in a single memory module, and 2 of those would make 32. Beyond capacity though, there's also memory speed, and it's usually represented by a number like 3200, 3400, 2666. That's actually the mega transfers per second speed. And if you look at your actual operating system or you look at some reporting software, it will list the frequency it runs at. So 3200 speed memory actually runs at 1600 megahertz, but it's double data rate, DDR, which gives you 3200 mega transfers per second, even though the frequency stays the same. DDR memory transfers data on both the rising and falling edges of the clock, and that's how it doubles the data rate. And then there are timings, usually referred to as CAS latency, but these are referring to specific things that the memory does and how often it actually does it. This is why lower timings are usually better. If a memory is going to perform a task like column address strobe or row address strobe, and it does it in 14 cycles rather than 16, that's going to be a little bit faster. All that is to say, if you're going to take your 16 gig kit and you're going to add another 32 gigs in the other 2 open slots, yes, you can totally do that, and it will totally work as long as you still use DDR4 memory, of course. Will it then also run at its rated speed? Typically, if you're trying to just go in and plug in XMP settings, it's only going to read those off of 1 of your DIMMs, and if you try to plug in XMP settings for 1 kit and you have a different kit in there, it may or may not work. And that has to do with the memory modules in the memory itself. And memory manufacturers like G.Skill will take all the memory modules they produce, they will test them to see what speed they're able to achieve on a consistent basis, and then they'll drop those into memory kits rated for that speed or lower. So the solution that's most often recommended for people who are upgrading from 2 DIMMs to 4 is to buy the exact same kit if you can. Same capacity, same timings. That way you can plug in the XMP values for 1 kit, it will apply across all of them, and you'll make sure you have modules inside that can run at the speed that you're trying to tell it to run at. Of course, if you want to buy a higher capacity kit, then you may or may not be able to find a higher capacity with the same speed and the same timings as the kit you already have. In that case, you could plug them both in and try XMP values, and it may or may not work. You could then go back into your UEFI BIOS and manually control the timings, and you could probably find something that's sort of a lowest common denominator between the 2 kits to get it up and running. But not everyone likes to go in and play with memory timings. That can be a little bit more of a daunting task than just going in and, say, enabling XMP. But then there's one last thing to take into consideration, and I think this is one of those things that's less commonly known in the PC building world. If you buy a 2 DIMM kit with XMP values, it's going to have XMP values for 2 DIMMs. If you buy a 4-stick kit all together as 1 kit, it's going to have different XMP values. It will have different settings for 4 DIMMs that might be tuned better to work across 4 DIMMs than perhaps the more aggressive timings that you might get in your single 2 DIMM kit. And that can be the difference between the same memory kit being installed in the same system with the same memory kit next to it and it actually not working rather than working. But if I can try to sum up all of this, the upshot would be if your goal is more capacity, then get those 2 more 16 gig sticks and just try to find speeds and timings that are as close to the current kit that you already have as possible. Bearing in mind though that after you install them, you might need to go into your UEFI and tweak some things in order to get everything running at the right speed. Alternatively, you could just try to find that same exact 16 gig kit that you already have and add it in, and then you'd have 32 gigs total, but probably a little bit more likelihood of running at the speed that you want to run at. I think the best solution for you though, although it would cost a little bit more, would be to try to find a brand new 64 gig kit. That would give you the most memory overall. That would give you a kit that you could plug in the XMP values and be fairly confident that it would work no matter what. And you would avoid that entire hassle of having to go in possibly to your UEFI to tweak speeds and timings in order to get everything running properly. So hopefully you guys know a little bit more about memory configurations now. Again, just one of those things that seems simple on the face of it, but there's always a little bit more depth if you can go into it a bit more. Next question though is from Stephen Mason. Thank you very much, Stephen. Do you need to reinstall graphics drivers on a new system for a GPU you've taken from a previous build? There's a couple ways to read this question. If you're taking a GPU from a different build, it will not bring the drivers with it, no. So yes, you do need to install graphics drivers from that GPU. Speaking more generally, if you're simply upgrading a graphics card in an existing system, you may or may not need to update the graphics drivers. If you're using NVIDIA, for example, they have a driver package that they distribute that's compatible with a wide array of their various graphics cards. So if you're upgrading from like an RTX 2060 to an RTX 2080, chances are you can just shut down your system, remove the existing card, install the new one. The drivers that are already installed will recognize the new hardware and update themselves to the proper settings, and you'll be good to go. However, much like with installing Windows and people asking me questions like, I upgraded hardware, can I use my existing Windows installation? The answer becomes yes, you can, and there's a decent chance it will work, but what if it doesn't? So my answer is always gonna hopefully include if it doesn't work, if you need to start from scratch, if you need to just wipe the slate and start fresh, how would you go about doing that? So let me walk you through that really quickly. The first thing you're gonna want to do is go ahead and download DDU, or Display Driver Uninstaller, which is available over at guru3d.com. Here's a quick look at the interface, although I do believe it might be a little updated from here, but you can choose whether you have an NVIDIA or an AMD graphics card installed, and then you can clean and restart. And this will wipe the drivers and settings and everything and basically give you a clean start so you can install the driver fresh. You will need to boot into safe mode though, ideally, in order to run DDU. So after you have downloaded and installed it, you can check out this video from 2018, but still very valid today, about some shortcuts to accessing your UEFI. So if you hold down the shift button while you go to restart Windows 10, it will take you into this menu right here. This gives you some advanced options such as going to a command prompt or startup repair, or you can use this to directly access your UEFI, which is really convenient. Now, I've seen this menu change from time to time with different Windows updates, but if you click on the See More Recovery options, you should be able to access advanced startup settings. Then when it restarts, it will show you this menu. Then you can hit 4 to launch into safe mode, and from there you can go in and run DDU and clean your drivers, and then restart from there back into normal Windows mode. After that, I would just download the latest drivers, either directly from NVIDIA or directly from AMD, depending on what type of graphics card you have, reinstall them, and you're off to the races. I hope that helps you out, Stephen. Next question here is from Pa Cowell, P.A. Cowell. Just changed my dynamic range to full in NVIDIA control panel color settings, as I've been told it's a better option than the default one. After changing it, the color seems odd to me in games. Don't know if it's just because I use the default one or full dynamic range, or if things look worse, please share your knowledge. And he is using a monitor here, 34, actually an ultra-wide Alienware IPS panel with DisplayPort, so he's not connecting to a TV. So if you open up your NVIDIA control panel and you go down to change resolution, you'll have the resolution you're connected to, and it should show your monitors there and everything. And then you can do different settings. There's a default and there's NVIDIA color settings. And in the past, this did use to default, or from what I'm reading, this did use to default the output dynamic range to limited rather than full. And this is talking about when you're using RGB color, there's values between 0 and 255, and it limits those values specifically for working properly with televisions that can't actually display the entire range. So if you were on limited and you switched to full and then suddenly things look weird, my assumption would be that you're connected to a TV that doesn't have that full color range. That said, you are not connected to a TV, you are connected to what seems to be a fairly decent IPS monitor. So this might be a question of matching the settings from your output from your graphics card with the settings on your monitor. I would dive into your monitor's menu settings and see if you can change the color range there. Make sure that the color range settings match what's on your PC. Pretty much everyone should be on 32-bit for the color depths, but then there's the output color depths, and this is going to do tone mapping to match the colors that are capable of being displayed on your panel. So here again, you can also change between 8 and 10-bit. If you have a 10-bit panel, you should go with 10-bit. And then the color format, again, is mostly going to be RGB, but if you do have a fancier display that can do into one of these other modes. These have 422 or 444 chroma subsampling, and I'm not going to dive into chroma subsampling right now, but let's just say the short story here is that 444 is going to give you the maximum amount of color depth, so you can go with that if it's an option, but again, your display is going to need to be capable of this, and most of them are just going to use RGB.
Roy.
You also might want to double check the NVIDIA global settings.
Can you help me out for a minute on the Valheim?
Settings for a game that you might be playing that might not have been updated, so that might help you out.
I was up in
But just so you don't feel
I was up
bad
in the
when it
snow in
comes
my
to,
snow base,
color depth,
and I
output modes.
Red Bull from my kitchen, and I came back and it said the swamp was moving on me, and there's like 10 skeletons and like 5 Drager guys and a bunch of camping up there, and I died, so all my shit's up there, and I can't get to my body without dying over and over. So I've died like 7 times trying to get to my body.
Is your body at the base or in the snow?
In the snow.
Oh god.
It's right outside the teleporter though. I have a teleporter. I'm making a base up there. It's at the teleporter. It's at the base, but there's also like 10 plus skeletons and like 10 plus green guys at my base.
You have to start your server up. I can't find it.
All right. Give me 1 second. But it said the swamp was moving on me. Or no, it said a foul smell comes from the swamp. And next thing you know, I'm fucking surrounded.
Rip.
Like fucking rounded, and I can't get to my shit. Every time I try to go grab my shit, I can get to my bag, and then I take all, but I instantly die after that. And I have metal on me, so I can't grab my shit and then teleport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Teleport straight out, so I just keep fucking dying over and over again. Yeah, I was getting pissed. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem, man.
I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I was sitting here like, fuck, and I was like, oh, he's still online. I was like, let's call for backup.
Excuse me. Just let me know when you got it back up.
Loading in right now. I was on it, I guess I didn't have it set to online. Alright, it's up. I pretty much just need you to kill all them motherfuckers. And then I'm gonna work on getting some wolf armor made. I can't speak.
Yeah, I went back home and grabbed some fur. Made me a fucking cape last night.
Not me a cape too. Yeah.
Not the wolf one, the other kind.
Which one?
I'll show you.
I don't know if I seen the other one.
Oh, you might not have it unlocked.
You made wolf armor? I told you can make wolf armor.
Nah. Yeah, I mean, I know you can make wolf armor. No. Where you at right now, Nugs?
In the regular base.
Oh, you gotta show yourself. I do too.
Oh. Right by the teleports.
Oh, you're about to tell us. Gotcha. Yeah, you see this?
Oh yeah. How'd you make that one?
You gotta get the, you know those big old animals, or the big ass animal
Oh,
that's...
yeah. Ox.
Yeah, the ox thing.
Yeah.
What's that beast?
So you guys did that slime boss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that hard? I was watching you guys play it when I was waiting for my friend to get back.
I will say it was definitely not easy.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't easy. Hang on, I'm gonna heal up real quick, Nugs, before I go over there.
It didn't look easy.
Yeah, do your thing.
I
It's
see you using
definitely a
that mace.
tanky son of a
you and
bitch.
Roy are all fucking bowing that bitch. The mace good or what?
It's alright. It's just good against the blob.
I like the spear.
Yeah.
I was about to make a whole new set of armor. If you weren't coming, I was about to make a whole new set of armor just to truck up there and fucking. I mean, there's a lot of people. Like, there's a fucking shit ton of people.
Let's see if I can kill these bitches.
I'll go up there. I'll distract them.
Where are we going through?
This looks very far along here.
Oh, shit. I got fucking metal on me, I guess.
A foul smell from the swamp. Yeah, they're still here.
Come on, motherfucker. Swear to God, if I'm just sitting there getting my ass beat, I'll be pissed.
No, I got them all distracted right now.
Where are you? Holy shit, son.
I'm telling you, there's even more of them, dude. There was. Oh, I'm dead. There was even more than this. They just so happened to rush me when I was going to grab my Red Bull.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's terrible, yeah.
Get out of your server.
What's up, buddy?
We're on his server right now, Beast.
Add me on Steam here. I'll send you a.
They're all dead.
They're all dead?
Yep.
Thank you very much.
I need to get rid for that.
I fucking appreciate you.
I have a problem. That was some bull shit.
Have you installed your RAM yet or not?
No, I came to come help him. Gotta help the homie out, cause I know that shit's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that's all I needed. Thank you.
So you're still figuring it out and all that?
Nah, I'm gonna do it right now.
There we go. Bang. I need to add a picture to my shit.
All right, buddy. I got you.
Just gotta see us.
Alright, I will be
Password
back.
is always that right there.
I'll be back in about an hour.
Alrighty. The hell yeah.
Thank you, Roy.
Crush. Oh. Let's see here. Bada bing, bada boo. There we go. There we go. Fixed it.
Are you fitting to play? I don't. Beast? Is that your name? Beast? Mike?
Yeah. I used to go by. Yeah, I still go by Beast.
I used to go by Beast. No, you're not a beast anymore?
Still.
Kind of.
Yeah.
More of a beauty nowadays than a beast?
Yeah. No, I used to be like earlier on in the years. Hold on, I think before I want to look at some games real quick. You know any scary games?
Scary?
Yeah.
Left 4 Dead, or not Left 4 Dead, I'm sorry. Dead by Daylight. It's kind of scary, I guess. It depends on how into the game you get, because I mean...
No, I played Dead by Daylight. It's a fun game.
I
was wondering if there's like other games.
Yeah, there's The Medium is supposed to be a kind of scary game. It's Xbox Games Pass game.
Oh, it's the Xbox game?
But you can play it on your PC if you have Xbox Games Pass.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now.
Pretty sure right now it's 3 months for $1, or $1 for 3 months.
Oh, where at? Oh, on the Game Pass thing?
Yeah. If you don't have it right now, it's...
Let me see. I canceled mine, so I don't have one right now.
I'm pretty sure you can get 3 months for $1.
Oh yeah, I can.
Yes, sir.
3 months?
3 months. 3 whole months. $1.
The Ultimate Pass is fucking $1 too.
Well, $1 for 3 months, right? That's what I'm talking about. It's the Ultimate Pass that gives you the deal for 3 months, isn't
You're
it?
talking about, it says Xbox Game Pass for PC, which is $1, and then Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which is $1 as well.
But doesn't it say 3 months?
Yeah. I don't.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna want the Ultimate one.
Yeah, I think I might. It
No,
says
I'm pretty
access
sure
to
that's the only way you're gonna be able to play them on the PC.
Access to over 100 high-quality games for console, PC, and Android
But then you can get Sea of Thieves and all them games.
Fuck it. Oh, I already have Sea of Thieves right now.
But the Medium, that's a new game that just came out, and it's supposed to be scary. It's a single-player playthrough, but you're apparently... Do you know what a medium is? Like the person who fucks with spirits?
Medium.
A medium. A medium is like a person who can communicate with the dead.
And you said it was on Xbox, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I'll check it right now once I get this Game Pass. Just gotta put my card shit on. Yeah, because me and my friends were playing a scary game yesterday. It was called Sign of Silence. I don't know if you played that one. That motherfucker gets you jumping. I almost knocked over my PC. Oh yeah, quick question.
What's up?
One of my buddies' fans in his PC that on his case are defective, so he only has 2 fans running right now. If he were to keep on playing PC, just 2 fans, is that alright for now?
It depends on how hot his PC. Tell him to click Control-Alt-Delete. Tell him to go to Task Manager. Or not, I'm sorry, not Task. Or yeah, I think it's Task Manager. And then More Detailed, and then click More Details, and then click, what is it? Performance? No, that's not going to tell you the temperature. Or yeah, it does. That'll tell you the temperature of your GPU. I mean, as long as his temperature don't get up. So tell him to click Control-Alt-Delete, right? Then you go into your Task Manager, and then at the bottom left, it says More Details. Click that, go to Performance, and then look at your GPU, and it should say your temperature. As long as that temperature doesn't get too hot, then he should be fine. But if that starts to get hot, either exit out of a lot of things you're playing and see if it cools down. Or I would definitely tell him to limit what he does on his computer.
Basically, you just don't have like too many things up and running.
Yeah, and make sure it's not overheating.
Yeah.
Like, make sure. Like, he's going to want to keep his Task Manager up until he's certain that it isn't overheating. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it won't fucking...
But did you just do it? Do you see where I'm talking about where it says, like, your
Yeah, I see where the temperature is.
Yep.
Yeah, mine's cool right now. Like, it's
Yeah,
not even
mine's
making
cool,
nuts.
Yeah.
Not even noises. I mean, plus, I'm pretty sure you can tell if your PC's like hella making noises. You can tell.
If those other 2 fans are working overdrive, yeah.
Got it.
But then again, too, noise doesn't always mean anything. I mean, noise doesn't necessarily mean it's hot. It's just working. Right? So you just, yeah. I would tell them to be careful, though.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye on the temperature. There's also, like, third-party things you can download to put an overlay up that will tell you temperature, like, on the top right of your monitor. So, like, he can download certain, you know what I mean? Certain software.
Yeah.
To always have that temperature up there. So he knows.
Yeah, because right now he's working on getting his fan fix. So.
But he should still be able to play on it as long as he doesn't abuse it.
Yeah.
Play 1 game at a time, not like
2 games. 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Multiple. Yeah, now I can play multiple games now on here. Let's go.
Is that what you were looking for? I guess maybe not really, but
Yeah, at first I wasn't, but I didn't know till you told me till the Ultimate Pass was like $1.
So you should have 3 months of that for $1, hopefully. Unless the 3 months, the 3 months one, I mean, I guess I bought mine a couple weeks back, so the 3-month one might be over, and it might have just gave you just a month. I don't know.
You said the Medium, right?
Yeah, the Medium's supposed to be a pretty fun, scary game. Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now.
It's emotional. Kaleidoscope. But that's also about like ghosts and spirits. So if you're not into that sort of thing, if you don't find that scary, then
Oh no, I like playing scary games.
Just depends on what you seem scary.
Oh, that's $50. Holy fuck.
You don't have to pay for it. It's on the Games Pass.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You don't have to buy it. You just install it and play it, since you have the Games Pass. or else I wouldn't have told you to do it.
Either way, if it was like $1, there's like other games I play as well.
What's that?
There's like other games I play as well.
Yeah, yeah. Through the Xbox. Another good one on the Xbox Games Pass is Deep Rock Galactic. That's a pretty fun one. I mean, it's not scary by any means, but it's
I've
just
seen that
like
on Steam.
It's just like a little dungeon crawler type game.
You have to like fend off monsters.
Yeah, yeah, fend off monsters and dig, and that's pretty much it. Just a dungeon crawler. I enjoy it. I play it occasionally.
I'm just looking at the games now on the Game Pass right now.
See what other good Games Pass ones. All the Gears of War are on there. All the Halos are on there. All the Gears of War are on there.
I know what I'll be playing too. All games. Too bad. Shit, I'll probably just tell my buddies to look at this. And these are all PC games too.
Yes, sir.
On the Xbox.
Yes, sir. Well, they're all Xbox games that are cross-play between PC and Microsoft. Since Microsoft owns everything, they own Windows, they own fucking everything. They can do whatever they want, essentially, right? So they can just throw games on there for.
Wait,
all of those games are also cross-play between Xbox.
Yeah, I was about to say they're
all those
cross-play.
games you should be able to play with an Xbox player. Most of them will use your Xbox profile to log in and not your Steam or anything like that. So most of them you'll log into your Xbox profile.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell my buddies today.
So even if they're on Xbox, you can still play with them. All those Gears, Halo. And
Oh yeah, they're probably gonna definitely get it. Oh, Gears of War 2. I already have Gears Tactics. Greedfall. Jeez.
there's a lot. Age of Empires is also on there. 1, 2, and 3. I don't know. I don't know if you like that kind of game. But
Is it kind of like Halo Wars? How you
yeah,
control?
it's exactly like Halo Wars. A lot better than Halo Wars. A lot better mechanics. Halo Wars sucked. There wasn't enough to do.
As a little kid, I thought Halo Wars was like Halo 3. How the game system is, and I
Yeah.
bought it. And I was like, well,
Yeah.
I still beat it though. You even have EA games too, huh?
Yeah. Some of them. Not all of them. I don't play EA games on my PC because Origin sucks balls. The fucking EA launcher sucks balls. It always freezes up. No matter how many times I've deleted it, reinstalled it, it just sucks.
Wait, is DayZ on the Game Pass as well on here?
I don't think so. Ark is.
Yeah, I know Ark is.
I don't think DayZ is.
That was like one of the first games.
If
they
it
showed
is,
on
then you
the Switch.
download it. I'll play DayZ with you, though. I got DayZ.
All of us can play.
But I doubt it's through the Games Pass. That one they're still charging $40 for, aren't they? Well, I mean, I guess any of the
I'm
other
not
ones are
sure.
still too, but
Y'all, what my buddies are on?
oh, I see. I'm not your buddy.
All you guys are my buddies. I call
I don't
everyone
even know you.
buddy. I call everyone buddy.
Royd, I heard you, buddy.
Oh, he's on me. Yeah.
Doing schoolwork today or what?
I didn't have class today.
No, I was talking to Royd. He's
Oh,
creeping
too.
on he's creeping on our conversation here.
That's so
Trying to.
easy.
Is that bitch that's doing the assignment with you actually doing something?
Yes, she is today.
That's good.
Where's the EA game?
Ooh.
Perks.
I think I might have mined all this silver deposit here.